Hello everyone, I'm Jiaen, and for today's video, I'll be doing a quick demo to showcase some key features of GitHub Buddy. So to get started, you just have to unzip the code file, and once that is done, you just have to navigate into it and run npm install. But I've already done so already to install the packages. Then you can just run npm run dev next. And once that is done, the development server will be started. So this is the main UI page where you'll be able to search your repositories, public repositories by name, or you can search your own GitHub's repository, or you can even just direct URL into any repository that is public. And then before you get started also, make sure you set up your GitHub configuration, especially your personal access token, which is the one that powers the GitHub APIs. And then some API keys from different large language model provider. You will need at least one to make full use of our features. So if you prefer light mode, you can also change it to light mode, but for the demo, I'll be using dark mode. So to showcase an example, let's say I search code, I'll be able to load the repositories which contain the word code within it. And if let's say, but for this demo, I'll just be exploring one of my repositories, and you can just search by username. And let's say I go to my code weapon, and you'll be brought into our multi-pane UI, where on the left side you can explore different files. Let's say over here .vs code, the front end section, the git ignore, and then the components and so on. And on the middle page is just the code file that you open, and on the right side is the large language model assistance, where you have various models you can use to query and ask questions about the code file that is currently open. But make sure that whatever model you choose, make sure you have set the respective API keys. So in this demo, I'll just use Claude 3.7 Sonnet, which is one of the best large language models right now for coding. So let's say here I just want to load the Docker file, and I'm not sure what does this Docker file do. Then I can ask Claude Assistant on, hello, what does this Docker file do? And right now it's just sending the prompt into Claude large language model to get the response. And this is an example of the code review and some explanations of what it does. But aside from that, you can feel free to just explore other files and ask it questions also. And that's actually all the features of GitHub Buddy right now. Thank you.